So it's 1 week exactly until the opening of Cobra, and I have a very, very exciting interview for you with the writer, director and actor Tim Reid. So unfortunately for us, Tim is actually based in USA, Virginia, so I caught up with him over the very useful medium of Skype to talk about the themes of the play, racism, black history and also the industry. So I hope you enjoy.
Well, my name is Tim Reid. I am a film actor, producer, director, and let's see, what have I done in television? You're too old to remember WKRP in Cincinnati, where I played a strange disc jockey called Venus Flytrap. Let's see, Simon and Simon, Frank's Place. Over there, you've probably seen Sister Sister. I was the dad on that for about 6 years. I had a series, I think, that runs over there occasionally called Links that I produced and we shot here at my studio. So I've been busy. When it comes to actresses, whether they're in the UK or in US, it's the best of times, it's the worst of times. It's the best of times in the sense that the roles that are available are more contemporary than they were many years ago, broader. For instance, you take the television series that's playing in the US called Scandal and Kerry Washington. I mean, that's a very unique role, one that I'm pleased to see. So it's certainly better in that regard. I think the downside is that not enough of us of color are actually producing the kind of content that offer the jobs. We still rely on the system, and the system is never going to accept in numbers the kind of talent that exists. So until we build our own space, until we begin to create our own distribution, and until we take charge of our own images and our own stories, it'll always be very difficult. And I would imagine that there are more opportunities for actresses of color in the US than there would be in the UK, because there's so little content, so little work done that are open to actresses. So there's far more opportunities here than in the US and in the UK. Virtue of the fact that many of the black actors, Idris and a bunch of them, Chitwell, they're all over here making wonderful films. We've been, slaves, niggers, blacks, colored. On my birth certificate it says colored. We've been, we've been so many things that once the civil rights movement was complete and we began to move into the larger social economic environment, there was this sense of wanting to reconnect with our roots, being of the African diaspora. And so I think the African American was something that many of us took because, like the Italian American or the Jewish American, we needed to say something about us that we felt comfortable with. And so it came with sort of the new growth and the new image of oneself, to attach oneself to a homeland. Because so many of us have no clue where, we're tracing our roots now through DNA, but none of us have any tracing. I just did the heritage thing, and to my surprise, I was hoping it was Ethiopia, but it turned out to be Nigeria. I think that art is so powerful that it is being used by people in a way that benefits the person enough and has the ability to use it in mass. But the pure art, the art that comes out of the individual, out of the passion, that can't be controlled. It can be co-opted, but it can't be controlled. And at some point, artists are going to be, again, revolutionary, not politically, but artistically and passionately. And because of that energy, it will change things.